Water, sanitation, and hygiene crisis in Pakistan. Pakistan is among the top 10 countries with the greatest number of people living without access to safe water. In Pakistan, 4 out of 10 schools has no drinking water. Families in our Bible study groups collect drinking water from canals, rivers, wells, and lakes like the one above. In Pakistan, only 8% of wastewater is treated, the rest is released into the rivers and drains, untreated. Families in our Bible study groups bathe and wash their clothes in the rivers, canals and lakes near their homes, like this one pictured. In Pakistan, 21 million people lack access to clean water close to home. Families in our Bible study groups walk 20 or more minutes to bathe, wash clothes, and collect drinking water from the nearest water source. In Pakistan, only 36% of the population is using safely managed drinking water sources. Most families in our groups do not have access to filtration systems to clean the polluted drinking water. Improved water sources reduce diarrheal morbidity by 21%, and the simple act of washing hands at critical times can reduce the number of diarrhea cases by 35%. Families must walk for miles carrying heavy water containers home, often on top of their heads. Water pollution is one of the major threats to public health in Pakistan. The canals and rivers have pollution from industrial sources, domestic wastewater, and human waste runoff that is poured into the rivers. Drinking water quality is poorly managed and monitored in Pakistan. Well water can also be contaminated and polluted, and should be filtered for better health. Drinking water sources, both surface and groundwater, are contaminated with coliforms, toxic metals and pesticides throughout the country.
The lack of access to clean water affects a child's health, nutrition, education and learning abilities.
If everyone, everywhere had clean water, the number of diarrheal deaths would be cut by a third. We were able to provide some filtration systems and coolers last year. But many still lack access to clean water. Having access to clean water, sanitation, and hygiene can change and save lives. Many of our brothers and sisters in Pakistan lack access to clean water, and they need your help. %46% of the population in Pakistan does not have access to a hand-washing facility with soap and water. This means that they do not wash their hands before eating and after defecation, increasing the risk of diarrhea and other diseases. This is a drinking and bathing water source for one of the villages that Winning Pakistan serves. Human activities like improper disposal of municipal and industrial effluents, and indiscriminate applications of agrochemicals in agriculture, are the main factors contributing to the deterioration of water quality. This is some of the dirty drinking water from a village in Pakistan that we serve. Microbial and chemical pollutants are the main factors responsible, exclusively or in combination, for various public health problems. Rural villagers live in modest dwellings that lack Western luxuries, like toilets and running water. With the help of permaculture experts, Charles and Brandy Wells, and David K., Winning Pakistan is creating educational resources to help our brothers and sisters in Pakistan have zero waste and locally sourced water filtration systems. This is a drinking water source in a village that Winning Pakistan serves. 70 million people in Pakistan lack decent toilets. 11.5% of the people in Pakistan defecate in the open. This is a bathing facility inside a home in a Pakistan village. Many rural homes don't have access to this feature.
1 out of 3 schools in Pakistan does not have a toilet.
Many girls stop going to school permanently after they start menstruating because of the lack of toilets in schools. 56% of girls in Pakistan do not go to school.
Many rural Pakistani homes lack electricity, plumbing, toilets, windows, doors, roofing, flooring, and kitchens. Features that many Westerners take for granted. Only 58% of the people in Pakistan have access to sanitation. This is a rural Pakistani home. Only 60% of people in Pakistan have access to hygiene.
In Pakistan, 19,500 children under 5 years old die each year from diarrheal diseases. In Pakistan, a 43% reduction of school absenteeism was possible due to better health by hand washing with soap, where wash programs were implemented. 50% of malnutrition is associated with repeated diarrhea or intestinal worm infections as a direct result of water, sanitation, and hygiene practices and habits, also known as WASH. As a direct implication of lack of clean water, sanitation, and hygiene, in Pakistan, 45% of children under 5 are stunted.
Safe water, toilets, proper human waste management, and good hygiene keep children and adults alive and healthy. Only 6% of rural households have a garbage collection system. Every $1 invested in water and toilets returns an average $4 in increased productivity. The villagers do not have access to bathroom facilities and must answer the call of nature, urination and defecation, in the fields. 75% of households in Punjab dispose of waste in open fields. The fields have poisonous snakes, so villagers hold the call of nature until dark, when snakes are less likely to be encountered. Hand washing with water and soap reduces 16 to 21% of respiratory illnesses, like colds, amongst the general population.
Hand washing with soap and water reduces 29 to 57% absenteeism due to gastrointestinal illnesses in school children.
Women, in response to lack of toilet provisions, are likely to hold the call to nature, resulting in urine and pathogen retention and bladder distension, increasing the propensity for continence problems. Permaculture experts Charles and Brandy are preparing educational materials for zero waste and locally sourced water filtration systems. Charcoal water filters can be made from the ash created by cooking with wood-fueled portable stoves. We are also working on educational materials for effective and healthy human waste management. A deadly cholera outbreak linked to contaminated drinking water has infected thousands of people in central Pakistan. Jalalabad, one of the hottest cities in the world, in central Sindh province, hit 51 degrees Celsius, 123.8 degrees Fahrenheit, on Sunday. Our brothers and sisters in Pakistan have an urgent need for clean, filtered water. We can help them have access to clean water by providing them with water coolers and shared filtration systems. The water coolers will enable them to carry and store the clean water from shared water filtration systems. We will provide aqua-safe water filtration systems in villages that will be shared by multiple families. Together, we can change and save lives by providing access to clean water. The cost of each water cooler is $15. They currently need 499 coolers in over 34 villages. The cost of each water filtration system is $60, and they need 183 in over 34 villages. The total for water coolers, $7,485. And the water filtration systems, $10,980, or a combined total of $18,465. Please join us in helping our brothers and sisters in Pakistan have access to clean water and better health. The winning Pakistan Clean Water Drive goal is $18,465 with a deadline to raise funds by the end of July 2022. We will have a daily visual update of the progress towards our fundraising goal on the Winning Pakistan Facebook page's pinned post at facebook.com/winningpakistan. We will also update the progress towards our fundraising goal in the Water Drive video YouTube description once per day at youtube.com/c/winningpakistan. This clean water drive is so close to our hearts. We are filled with so much compassion, knowing that our brothers and sisters must drink and bathe in contaminated and polluted water, which directly and adversely affects their health. Especially, with such high temperatures like they have experienced this year, 123 degrees Fahrenheit in Jacobabad, and the high temperatures they can expect to experience throughout the summer months. Your support will make a difference in the lives of our brothers and sisters in Pakistan. Having access to clean water will improve health and prevent deaths from waterborne diseases like cholera, diarrhea, typhoid, and viral hepatitis. Thank you for your support. And whoever gives only a cup of cold water to drink to one of these little ones in the name of a disciple, truly I say to you, in no way will he lose his reward. Matthew 10:42 By this shall all know that you are my taught ones, if you have love for one another. John 13:35 Beloved ones, let us love one another, because love is of Elohim, and everyone who loves has been born of Elohim, and knows Elohim. 1 John 4:7. Make a difference, donate now on winningpakistan.com. Check out all of the ways to help Winning Pakistan. You could pray for the ministry, leaders, teachers and Pakistanis. You could support Winning Pakistan with a monetary donation. You could support and share social media channels, content, and the website. You could volunteer your skills, expertise, talents, and spiritual gifts. You could become a teacher and lead a Bible study. You could participate in special events like Passover and Sukkot. You could prepare and lead children's studies and programs. You could volunteer web design, social media management, nonprofit management, or donate legal and technical knowledge and skills. The faith-based, nonprofit Winning Pakistan is a group of Torah-observant, feast-keeping followers of Yahusha, our Messiah, answering the call to help meet the physical and spiritual needs of Pakistanis. We feed the hungry, provide the thirsty with clean water, and meet spiritual needs through Bible study, prayer, and equipping the saints to do His work. Our ministry is based on Matthew 28:19, Go ye therefore, and teach all nations. Our staff are unpaid volunteers and all money donated to the ministry goes directly towards helping Pakistanis. You can direct donations to specific needs if desired. For more information about the urgent and desperate needs of Pakistanis, how you can help, or to donate now, please visit our website, winningpakistan.com. Winning Pakistan is tax exempt and donations given are tax deductible for donors. Winning Pakistan is a 508c(1)(a). The 508c(1)(a), faith-based organization or FBO, is a religious, non-profit, tax-exempt organization. The 508c(1)(a) FBO is separate and distinct from a 501c(3) charity and unincorporated FBOs. The 508c(1)(a) is applicable in all 50 states and recognized internationally under the Hague Convention of the United Nations Charter. Since its inception in 1954 with the Johnson Amendment, the 501c(3) has been promoted and advertised by many as the only option to organizing a FBO. This is fatally incorrect. Federal law, IRS publications, and court cases all confirm and establish the rights and protection of the 508c(1)(a) FBO. Please see legal information on the HHO website. The 508c(1)(a) FBO enjoys a mandatory exception from all the restrictions a 501c(3) FBO has, including free speech restrictions, IRS reporting requirements, rules and regulations that the IRS may from time to time prescribe in providing testimony under oath. Source: Helping Hand Outreach. Want more information about a 508c(1)(a)? Visit helpinghandoutreach.org/FAQ/. Yahuwah bless you, and guard you. Yahuwah make his face shine upon you, and be gracious unto you. Yahuwah lift up his countenance upon you, and give you peace. Numbers 6:24-26. Thank you for your support and prayers. When you scan the QR code, it will take you directly to our website. Please be sure to like and follow our Facebook page and subscribe and hit the bell icon on our YouTube channel.